Welcome to today's episode, my friends, and with the new update, you can check out all the details here on the channel. We did find out, finally, what emerald pins and brilliant rainbow crystals are all about, and we're going to talk about it in today's episode. So thank you for tuning in. As always, down below, you can find today's timestamps. If you still got a question, if you got a comment, let me know, because I'd love to hear from you, as always, and swing by our active, amazing community in our Discord server. All right, my friends, so a couple things, a little background on this. We certainly had some speculation going on. Many of you gave some amazing comments, and many of you were right in terms of what the emerald pins and brilliant rainbow crystals are going to do and do for you. So I'm really excited to dive into this a little bit more in detail and then share some additional tips and tricks that you can keep in mind as a free-to-play player, a returning player, a new player, a veteran, all kinds of things, or a pay-to-win player, in terms of how you can leverage these for your account. So let's go ahead and we're going to talk about it here today. So with the new February 7th update comes a host of new things. And for those of you that had guessed, it is all about costumes. That's right. So many of you were thinking that maybe this was for mystical costumes. How it was necessarily going to be used was still kind of in question. However, all those questions have been validated here today. So what they are is a new type. It's not a legendary costume. It is what's called a mystic costume. So these mystic costumes, the first two that we're going to have is pure vanilla and white lily. So these are the viridescent daydream costumes that you're going to be able to get, and you can only get them with these two in-game currencies, the rainbow crystals and the emerald pins. So these are what they look like. Super excited about this. It's a rather unique way. The other thing that I like about this is before it was all gotcha. This time you can actually go after the specific costumes that you like, by using these two types of in-game currencies. Now, a couple things here. The Mystic costumes are costumes with a special color theme. And on top of that, you can only equip the Mystic costumes after you obtain the base costume. So keep that in mind. I'm assuming they're going to say what the base costume is, kind of a thing, in order then to stack the Mystic ones on top of that, which is kind of crazy, really, like 1-2 skins, which is pretty neat. So here's what the shop looks like today. It's going to be added there, as you can see in the regular shop. You're going to have that ability to get Moonflower Fairy and Viridescent Daydream. It's going to cost 2,000 emerald pins, and maybe again it's going to change here, but for now this is the information that we have. And then the Viridescent Daydream is going to be those 3,000 crystals. Now what's interesting about this is we got some more things to break down, because they don't necessarily last forever, but hang on, because there's some more information around that. Mystic costumes are available for purchase by spending the emerald pins and brilliant rainbow crystals. Like I said, Mystic costumes are not included, so you can't get them in regular costume, featured costume, and legendary costume gotcha. So for those of you like me that have a ton of rainbow crystals or rainbow cubes, you're not going to be able to get these costumes, which is bad and good. We have that opportunity to go get them with one currency, not removing the gotcha. So it's a good trade-off there, depending on your style. Now, new Mystic costumes will be available for purchase with emerald pins during the season. So again, collect those pins. You'll be able to get the Mystic ones during the season that they're running, which is pretty sweet. We'll figure out if we get enough over the season. We'll create guides and do all that stuff for you here on the channel that you can check out in a little bit as we get more information and as this update rolls out. And then additionally here, Mystic costumes released in the past seasons may be available in the Mystic costume shop after some period of time. So, and you can purchase them using brilliant rainbow crystals. And Mystic Gold Viridescent Daydream will be available for purchase with brilliant rainbow crystals as an exception. So as you can see, this is going to be the exception out of the gate. So you can probably purchase with both, is what it seems like. And then again, over time in the past, you can be able to look back, get some of these Mystic costumes with the rainbow crystals. So very, very cool in terms of those things. And obviously a lot of value when it comes to the costumes and these particular pins, as well as the rainbow crystals. Now, a couple things here. Emerald pins and brilliant rainbow crystals are obtainable through these pieces: events, event passes, kingdom passes, and packages. So the events and your typical event pass, you're going to have access to that, which we've already seen predicated in the original Beast Yeast episodes and updates, so that you can do, and obviously many of you may already have them. You can purchase these Emerald pins. You can use emerald pins to purchase mystic costumes during the event, and remaining emerald pins, this is very important, will be converted to brilliant rainbow crystals at the season end. So for every 10 emerald pins, you'll be able to get 1 brilliant rainbow crystal. So if you don't get enough during the season, don't fret. It will store them for you as brilliant rainbow crystals. Now, the pins as well, right now we know that we can get them from the cat in the shop for the coin shop. So don't forget that. Very, very important there. I suspect and expect that we're going to have access to more emerald pins because that conversion there as well, placing it actually, in my opinion, a priority on the rainbow crystals. But obviously the short-term perspective of the emerald pins being very, very important for you and your account. If you're a huge fan of these costumes and going after the costumes, I like this idea, predicated off depending on what you want to do as a player and giving us another opportunity to go after some things. Now, additionally here, we do have that rainbow crystals. Brilliant rainbow crystals can be used regardless of the event season. So again, storing those things is going to be important regardless of the event season. And then you can use brilliant rainbow crystals to purchase returning mystic gold costumes as well. So don't fear if you miss the mystic ones here. They maybe will be returning, and then you can use your brilliant rainbow crystals there. So my friends, we now have all the information about the new emerald pins and brilliant rainbow crystals. I'm so excited. Many of you, like I said, had some amazing comments and speculation, and now that speculation has been turned to fact. Now, obviously, we still got a few things to work through as this update comes out, and we'll get some more information in practicality and usability and how it actually works. However, these are all the latest and greatest information and confirmation of the emerald pins and brilliant rainbow crystals. If you still have a question, if you got a comment, let me know because I love to hear from you as always, as many of you know that. And on top of that, feel free to join us in the Discord server. I know there was a ton of speculation about these previously. And again, now you know. With that, like I said, a couple things, key tips and tricks there to keep in mind. Emerald pins are going to be a priority kind of in the event season. Obviously, they convert. And then you also got the rainbow crystals there, brilliant rainbow crystals for you over time. So never fear as a free-to-play player, like I said. There's going to be some balancing act and opportunity there for you to also work hard and get these. And I look forward to making more guides on that for you in the future. With that, thank you for tuning in today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. We got the confirmation. And on top of that, I just want to say I appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as we grow this amazing community here. And thank you to all of our members as always. I appreciate that support. If you're looking for a membership, it's a nice way to support the channel. It gives you priority access, emotes, icons, all that kind of stuff, which is great. And on top of that, I do have affiliate links. I've got fan art, all kinds of other cool things that you can use to check out. It's a nice way to support the channel. And lastly, all my socials, at me, chat me, as I like to say. Stay connected because we have a ton of stuff here, and all this information will be hosted in our Discord server as well, so you have access to it there. And thank you to the CookieRun Kingdom channel for this information and sharing it. And I do love this format, so let me know what you think. With that, we'll see you again soon. We got a ton of great CookieRun Kingdom content here on the channel, more coming all the time, and looking forward, my friends, to the new update here on February 7th to put these costumes hopefully to use in our pins and crystals. With that, take care and keep on running, my friends.